Hello and welcome to Anatomy with Amanda. Today we are going to be discussing the integumentary system. The integumentary system is made up of the skin, hair, nails, and sweat glands. Today we are going to be mainly discussing the skin. The skin is actually the largest organ in the body. You might think, how is that possible? I mean, there's an organ that's called the large intestine. That's not as long though. The skin covers us literally from head to toe. Some of the functions of the skin are to protect us from disease. If we didn't have any skin, anything that we touched, we would become contaminated right away. So it's very important that we have our skin to protect us and that we are able to wash our hands to get rid of those contaminants. The skin also regulates our body temperature through a process called homeostasis. Homeostasis is the body's way of maintaining balance, and this isn't just in the integumentary system, it's also the respiratory system, cardiovascular system, and even our digestive system. Homeostasis is the reason why we shiver when we're very cold and we sweat when we're very hot. These are the body's ways to cool us down through sweating or warm us up through shivering. Speaking of body temperature and regulation and responses to stimuli, the skin is also considered a sensory organ. So an example of it acting as a sensory organ would be if I were to touch a hot stove. What am I going to do right away? I don't just keep it there because I know that it's dangerous. What do? You yank away really fast because your skin has nerves, and the nerves signal your brain to tell you, move your hand away, this is very hot and dangerous. If you didn't have any nerves in your hands, you can just keep it there, hold it there, nothing would hurt, but you would see the damage that was done. There are 3 layers of the skin. I'm going to show you guys a picture. So we're going to start with the epidermis. Epidermis means above the dermis. The dermis is the middle layer. The epidermis is the top layer of skin that we see. It is also not vascularized. This means that it does not have a blood supply. So if you get a paper cut and it doesn't bleed, this is because it only cut through the epidermis. The dermis, however, does have vascularization. So this means it has a blood supply, so if you cut your finger and it bleeds, that means you cut through the dermis. The dermis also contains our sweat glands, which are these here, and our hair follicles. So the hair is rooted deep down into the dermis, almost to the hypodermis, which means below the dermis. So you can see it's right here, and the dermis is right here. Hypodermis is right here. The hypodermis consists of fatty tissue and our blood vessels. The fatty tissue is going to insulate us so we don't get very cold right away. The epidermis has 5 layers total. Remember, the epidermis is the top layer of skin that we see, and it's not vascularized. It does not have a blood supply. It has 5 layers, and over time, every 28 to 30 days, this layer comes off and we have a new layer, epidermal layer, that we have here. So this is completely normal, so it's nothing to worry about. It's very good in a way because that means that your skin is healthy and that it's growing. Now, there are many ways to keep our skin healthy. We can moisturize our skin to make sure it's hydrated. We can apply sunscreen whenever we go outside. Even if it's 70 degrees out, it's very comfortable, it's cloudy, you can still get sunburned, so it's very important to wear sunscreen whenever you go outside. Also, you want to make sure you get your rest, you want to make sure you lower stress, and there are some foods that we can eat to protect our skin. We can consume fatty, healthy fats. These would be things like avocados and peanut butter, also using olive oil instead of other oils that are very fatty. We can also consume antioxidant-rich foods. These are foods such as blueberries, spinach, and dark leafy greens. Even dark chocolate in small amounts is healthy for you. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed and you guys learned something new. And if anyone has questions, you can comment them and I would hopefully answer them either in a video or answer in a comment. Thank you for watching. Bye.